I'm sorry, but that's the only way I can whistle. Okay, when I plan my paintings or when I work on them, I usually don't turn for inspiration to TV commercials or anything like that. But I saw the other day something that really cracked me up. Yep, it was a cell phone commercial, and well, what can I tell you? It was about a cell phone, obviously, and the star was a pony. I stirred up my hair so I don't scare you. Anyways, if you don't know what I'm talking about, you know, the commercial, it is a very simple idea. 3 teenage girls are comparing Christmas presents. So 2 of them got very cool cell phones, but the third one got a pony.
How inconsiderate of her parents to give her such a crappy little gift! It's not like you can text anybody with a pony!
Exactly, poor girl.
Buy her an iPhone!
I guess what that TV spot made me think about was our perception of ponies or horses has changed over time. A dream come true for all teenage girls at some point, but for others, a hard worker who helps put food on the table. Or in the past, a crucial element in fighting and winning battles and wars. And some other times portrayed as a faithful friend of monarchs. And well, really not so long ago, seen as a main mode of transportation. There have been so many depictions of horses in art. Yep, horses was one of the very first subjects that inspired artists. And I'm talking about one of the very first subjects, long time ago. When people did art for the very first time, they picked up some stones and carved out shapes of animals in their caves. It is kind of nostalgic to think about it this way. I mean, when art was being born, I guess the artists, the very first artists felt the need to depict horses. How cool is that? And just imagine that you are able to say, oh, I was one of the very first models or one of the very first icons that the very first artist used. How can you beat it? I can beat it. The painting today is my very small way to honoring the horse. The horse that, well, inspired art created throughout the ages. Yep. And one of the things I knew I wanted to do from the very beginning was to combine a very modern urban/pop style of the background with, well, an image of a horse. But a horse that slightly resembles the early cave carvings, or carvings, however you say it, but you know what I mean. The thick outlines are supposed to look like the carved, you know, carved lines in the caves. In case you didn't know what I meant. Now you know. And in case you don't know what I still mean, you know, carved. Since the early cave carvings, the role of horses has been changing a lot. And, well, also the images of horses that people created. It seems like the horse was undergoing this huge transformation, almost like galloping towards the next stage and the next stage and the next one, and galloping very fast, like this. Now I'm backwards. Except, of course, those were horses and not skunks or anything like that, and the form of the horses, as well as the diagonal lines and black smudges, imply the galloping. And well, the vertical lines resemble a bit that kind of fence thingy that horses jump over, and that again depicts the meeting of yet another stage in the horse's evolution. But it really wasn't the horse that was evolving. Well, often in art, the way we depict things, animals, or people tell us more about ourselves than about our subject. So, the various ways of depicting horses becomes a chronicle of changes that people went through. Yeah, not really about horses. I mean, not really all that about horses, right? The horse is black. Traditionally in art, a black horse meant, well, bad news. But why bad news though? Why? Well, it is hard for me to shake off the feeling of, I don't know, the feeling that I have that the horses are being pushed more and more to the background. And well, there are not that many pieces depicting horses in modern art, are they? And since we interact with horses less and less, you can only expect less of them in the future of art. I guess I just feel a little bit nostalgic about seeing less and less of them in art, considering that they were there from the very beginning of art, of course. So, sad story. Okay, see you next Sunday. Oopsies.
Eat your cookies.